Hello. Hello. Do giveaway please. No, I don't have money. I don't have giveaway. Give me a like, share video, bro. Hello. 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 How are you? Hello. Hello guys. Welcome back my channel. Truly care. Hey bro, missing you. Yellow, hello. I miss you too. Everything okay? Bro, everything okay? Give me a like, share video, bro. Hello, everything okay? Could you feedback? Give me feedback, right? Okay. Hello. 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 Warehouse cycle, next game, bro. Next game. Everything okay, guys? Hello anh em. Hello. Everything okay? That's so good. How are you, bro? Hello. Do you like music background or maybe turn off music? Do you want? Can you tell me turn off music or maybe game sound only? Everybody perfect. Hey, it's been a while. Hello, xin link nhạc á, trên đâu có sao à? Cái link này là trên có sao. Trước là bác có comment ở trên kênh của anh Tali nhưng mà em quên mất trả lời. Bác có thích cái bài này không? Let you go. Let you go. Yes, we have 6 has just come out. So this season we have so many deck with Skeleton Dragon. Bài trước đó cơ như là bài Nobody. Đây xem nào. Quên mất bài đấy là bài Nobody Ever Perfect, tức là không có ai hoàn hảo. Đại loại là như vậy. Isn't Nobody Perfect để gọi nha. Perfect. Đây nha, bác gọi như này nha. Just noisy. No, yeah. Hello anh em. Just let you go. Hello Gustavo. Okay, we have hot cycle right now. Thanh niên này đánh hot cycle cái mùa cách đây phải 3 mùa đánh rất là tốt. Hey Swiftkey. Oh, Swiftkey. I add you on my Instagram. Yeah, good game. Yeah, is it okay? Hot cycle pretty annoying. No, I don't think so. That's why Gustavo, sorry bro, because I don't want drag game first season, early season, so I play the better. But by the way, your deck hard counter my deck 3 quantity rock, log and fireball hard counter hunter. So this time we have so many new deck with new car. Skeleton Dragon. It's crazy version, I think. Hello, glad you bro. Hey, hello. Welcome back my channel. It's a long time no see you guys. This season we have so many new deck every day, everywhere. Top player, top ladder using the new car. Okay, I see bow. Hello. Use live music or sound gameplay only? Please tell me. Hello, bro, Crusher, my friend. And see you next time on ladder again. Same Stefla and Sparky. Motor in mid this season. Not yet, bro. Not yet, not yet. So let me check TV Royale. Wow. Hey, wait. We have skeleton bears, skeleton skeleton dragon everywhere.
Searching for a longer day.
Lava. Hey, sorry. Someone you skeleton bear, skeleton dragon. The next. Yeah, skeleton lava. Loạn vãi nhỉ. MS ông ấy bro, ngon đấy nhỉ. Hey yo, what's up? What's up, guy? Why skeleton dragon everywhere? Let me see. Okay, come back on cycle. What a shame, the name. Emerald one in Italy. I'm streaming. Okay, come back on cycle. No way, Slam matchup. We have Zion Sparky, and right now we have Rock. Ooh, it's cool. Cool. Actually, King Tower. No, wait, what the fuck? Hey, well, Golem.
We will always take a stand.
No, I take King Tower. What's the fuck?
For the people, for the land.
3k8 xuống.
Let's go back to when.
Hey, what do you think of new car? Oh, I think that this new car support for lava is so good. Then, yeah, and the new car strong. Yeah, maybe. Lava. Yeah, I think we have new cars prefer with lava deck. Support is so good. Flash. Nhưng mà có một cái điều là hai cái này máu yếu. Vì vậy là Arrow với lại Spark với lại một wizard của mình đã bay rồi. Oh my god, oh my god. Woo! Good, good. Hey, why your live show are not upload? Because I upload video everywhere, every day. So I will always setting turn off private on my live stream, after live stream ends. So if you want to watch again, you should save link and watch it later. That better. Result 2 còn phải 4 bốc rồi đấy. Lúc nãy mình cũng đánh vài trận. Hey, I'm from Indonesia. Hey, welcome. Give me a like, share your games. On my live stream link, I'm setting in free base. Đúng rồi, yếu nhưng mà cực kỳ khó chịu, đúng thật đấy. Các bạn phải giết được 2 con này trước thì các bạn mới có lên không. Hey, J Gaming from Indo. 2 con này yếu nhưng mà đang lại mạnh. Mình thấy nó phù hợp, nó thay thế Flying Machine hơn. Đấy Golem chơi cũng được đúng hợp lý. Mình thấy là Nick Golem pump có hợp lý bởi vì là spec và đấy bom sau cũng có, vì vậy là chỉ sử dụng bom pump bây giờ là hợp lý. Slant Gamer. Hey, Bruno Ebro. Welcome. Final form. Hey, Grong. It's this guy. Anh đi, em vừa phụ áp rồi này. From here. Bonjour. Bonjour. Hey, Pekka bro, maybe fast cap? No, I don't have fast cap on my friend list, bro. Sorry. I really want end him, but no way. One. Đâu có cái link không? Có Facebook không? Facebook cho là gì đây, cho anh app đây. Hey. Yeah, they purple. Yeah, purple is a kill bomb tower and the freeze to the sit meta golem lava spectral giant. So you know, hey bro, you know we have bomb tower everywhere the last season. So this time let's bomb tower down là better. Ok, nhiều tiền nhưng không giàu bằng build game làm sao để những người xung quanh biết em giàu rồi những tiền này. Người giàu họ không khoe đâu em ơi. Người ta bảo rồi, trứng thơm thì nó tự nó bay hương rồi, không cần phải khoe. Không cần phải khoe gì hết, cứ tự động nó sẽ hiểu là bạn em có tiền. Chứ thực ra em đúng không? Em bảo là em có tiền nhưng thực ra người ta cũng chả tin. Họ em Twitter, Facebook à? Okay, we have minor poison. Great job on the left. Đúng rồi, chuẩn luôn. Người ta giàu họ không bao giờ nói đâu. Còn có những người mà thể hiện ra mặt giàu bề ngoài. Say Brazil. So many viewers from Brazil. Hola, hola la. Oh, bomb tower, no, bomber become mini tank. So we have 1 hit, 2 hit. Oh my god, what the hell? It's crazy. The Osmonaut would have been fine. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, last season, Bomb Tower and Earthquake and Royal Hawk and Royal Devil everywhere, every day. So time I think will be fine for meta. Em nghe nhạc này có được không? Đâu, Inferno Tower không ok đâu. Inferno Tower yếu lắm. Mình nghĩ là Goblin Cake sẽ hợp lý hơn. Goblin Cake hợp lý hơn. Nhưng mà khi mà các bạn sử dụng Goblin Cake thì các bạn phải có một con gì đấy thay thế để support, để thủ công và thủ trên không. Sure. Welcome back my channel guys. Annie. Goblin Cake khá mạnh đấy. Which player you should pick for week number 2? No, I think this week pick Araban. Sure, I go away pick Araban and Mosen and Eagle and TNT. Úi dồi ôi, B1 mình luôn vẫn chọn Apple. Ê, ten. Đây là một đồ chơi mới của mình mới mua ngày hôm nay. Đây là một sự nâng cấp nhẹ của mình. Tên 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 tên. Pro. We prefer executioner or wizards. Yeah, prefer wizards. I don't know why the sometimes 2018 2020 không cũng được. 2018 Pro level 10.5. I don't know why when I change deck, sometimes I use I change executioner. So I always this deck always miss rocket and Scott Sparky. Yeah, if I choose executioner better for own deck, I play a ladder, but I don't like executioner because he have rare long rare very low. I love this wizard better, and I love the big dam. Hey, let me show. Hey, rare executioner. And how about wizards? Woo! So I think because on my deck I don't have big spell, I don't have rocket, so I cannot defend. Sparky. So I think with wizard I can. On my play deck, so I prefer wizard, and wizard. The game. What the game? Okay, let's go. Long time no see, Seki. Yes, it's rare broken for listener. So, you know, by Connect, we have rocket, so easy defend when he's facing Sparky. But on my deck, no, I have arrow only, so I cannot defend. The first time, my opinion, drop my Sparky. Oh, say good game. That's so really fine. Good game and turn off my iPhone. Skater Dragon hợp với Web Chat, nhưng có một cái điều, con này sẽ không làm tanh được. Mình không nghĩ là nó sẽ phù hợp với Web Chat bởi vì con này nó không làm tanh được. Hey Saga Hamo, long time no see. Chúng ta cần một con tanh hơn là một con support. Nếu mà chọn Web Chat, bởi vì Web Chat là các bạn mình nghĩ là không hợp đâu. Hoặc là Web Chat là phải cần một con gì cơ, thay một con gì cơ, sẽ không thể thay BB Dragon được. Hey Amos. Hey Golden Messi. Give me a like, share đồ nghe. Skeleton Dragon Dam mới nó đặc biệt là nó flash dam nhưng mà máu của nó khá là yếu. Hey bro, today I'm trying to get 20 win from player deck. Really? Good luck. No. Ui. You know, one zap and one arrow. Q Skeleton Dragon. No way. So I think skeleton dragon cannot become mini tank. I want to see you put ladder. Really? If you want, I will push right now. Okay. If you want, I will push right now. No, wait. Wait. Hot cycle right now. Even Viper have been struggling inside to last season because of your official. Yeah, that's why. No, we have one reason. You know, the last season we have Royale, and Mortal very good strong. Of course, we have Earthquake, which is strong. So, I'm so sad because he can Viper he cannot he needs top 10 last season to last season. I'm so sad. So I think this season may be better. The Fireball thì giờ được 2 con rồng á, để mình check lại đã nhé. Để mình check cho nó cùng level này. Yeah, they are strong together. Mùa này là mấy ông đang thi chuẩn bị đi học rồi, thi em cuối mùa, vì vậy là rất ít người xem stream. Đáng tiếc. Okay, let me push right now. Let me play one game. Ooh, I have new iPad. I have new iPad, guys. Let me play my camera right now. Đây của đoán xem. Yo, what's up? I give you try something. It's like, no, I'm playing my deck only. Đoán xem. Phát mấy. Đây, cho mọi người xem. Đây là my new iPad. Đoán xem, mọi người đoán xem. Thực ra cái đoán này rất dễ không? Okay, let me try play matchup. Which reason Okay, let me play one matchup. Ra là có nghĩa là toàn lương của mình thôi. My series this month. Yes, my series this month. My series this month. You the one make me I did the one make vlog about my iPad. Yeah, okay, that's today. I will try. Okay, good luck. Thank you. Rick Boy, no, it's my series. So your deck again in Japan. Come on, everyone. Let's go, guys. Oh, this guy plays like crazy. It's fun. Okay, let me turn on my favorite song, and let's go. Let's go. Good luck for me. Let's go, searching. Không, mình thấy nó dùng sướng hơn. Okay, Barbarian. So I think lava, maybe Royale, maybe lava. Lava, it's lava. I love lava. I don't know why, but I love lava. Yes, it's lava. So ooh, drop. Cool. So waiting for one hit lava. And then I taking tower first. Cool. Ooh, it's cool. À, chơi root à, thế thì phải chơi nó rồi. Skeleton Dragon. I love this guy. I think the last card that maybe. Woo, nicer. So this time I push wizard better. I need to try fast cycle wizard. Last. Yep. Zap. Last card. Zap. Fireball zap. Sure. Miner. Woo, stay nice. I love you. Woo. Say good game. Oh wait, fireball. Come on. Oh, this is coming out. Love you. Oh, don't care balloon. Don't care balloon. I will try active king tower right now. Oh, no, don't need. Put here. It's so easy. The fireball maybe? Ooh, that fireball. Okay, so easy, good game. One emote. Oh, I will try get 2 tower.
Just like the wind.
Ooh, love you. Say good game.
Just like the earth.
So easy for me. No, not game. I don't want to become a toxic player. Toxic. Hello, my guy. Hello. Should I see how wet? Yeah. Start in 50 minutes. Oh my god, first got la. No, please, no, I don't like it. No, please. No way, guys. No, please. Please. No way. No way, I see bow. Okay, smack counter. See you. Oh my god. The first, I think he have double cycle with Archer 9. Okay, say good game. Love you. Oh my god. Okay, done. Free win. Give me free win. Time rocket cycle. Rocket cycle time. There, like bow. Oh my god. Anh em Việt Nam đi học bài rồi. I had Nick Bow again. Hot counter. Okay, get free win. Drop it free fry. Spam, spam.
Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly.
Rocket time, sure.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar.
19%. I will lose.
Get me out of now.
99%.
To where we started out. Get me out of now.
Nick Bow.
To where we started out.
Okay, I love lock base. One counter and one hard counter.
Get me out of broken hearts
Ooh,
and
very nice.
and fights.
Lock base classic version. Analysis deck.
Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell
No
myself
way!
it's
You don't have
fine to be alone.
millions. Oh, I love millions.
Just to
My
find
hard counter.
somewhere
No,
that
I don't know.
finally feels like home.
I don't like rocket, bro. If I choose rocket, I will use executioner better. So so easy. Let's play control deck. Không xài phay à? Rồi, ok. Để tiến hành áp sau. Ooh. Drop the skeleton and same countdown. Nine arrows again. Yeah, a lot better easy. Clan ông đâu open up. Rồi, ok, đợi chút. Clan tên gì ấy nhỉ? Thôi để sau đi, để sau vậy. 15 phút. I love this deck. Rồi, để sau đi. I love this deck. Rồi, để lần sau anh hát, tại vì nó sẽ nếu mà mùa này nó cho ai hát tốt thì chắc chắn anh sẽ tìm được thôi. Three Musketeers. Oh, balloon. Maybe balloon. No. Hawk. No, Igbo, flee! No way, Igbo, flee! No, Igbo, flee! No. Come on. Igbo, lock bait and Igbo again. Not counter again, come on. How to win, guys? How to win? I have to edit the character. How to win? Anyone tell me? Arrow here. Igbo, Lockbait, Igbo, next game, Golem Lightning, next game, rồi Hawk Earthquake, next game, Igbo. No, it's bait deck. No way, minor bomb tower. I'm streaming. What do you think about the Hawk additional deck? Yeah, this deck in this high skill.
Shouldn't fight at home, but if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
Win. Hello.
I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday.
Why they're poisonous? What the f... Chill. Golem maybe. It's much up more golem. No, it's that. Delete lava. Bandit. Ah, Pekaram. I love this deck.
Glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar. I fall into your lies all again.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it. Let me feel it.
Whoosh, mày ra.
Fall into your
Pekka? No, Pekka. Ooh. Nice.
I found a ray dripping down your eyes when I'm not around.
So I take King Charles first.
But I fall into your lies all again.
Oh, backhand left.
Where'd you go?
Backhand's left.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it. Let me feel it.
Fall into you.
Loại X-bow tiếp. Oh, arrows. Lava. I think. Come on, lava. Không có nhiều đất chơi arrow cho lắm. Lava. Yes, lava. With minions. And double minion maybe. Woo! Nice. He's up. Okay. Woo, so GG. That'll be fine. Wow, so much damage. Is all right? Yes. Cool. Okay, let me push on the right. Barbarian, okay, no problem. Yeah, one key here. Okay, waiting for a drop. Woo, one no hits, come on. My one, 2 hit. Woo, 1 hit. Arrow, 9 arrows. Okay. Because he have arrows, so I don't want to push. Skeleton barrel. So this time, barbarian. Okay, don't care about lava or red. No, wait, no. Okay, he's just arrow. So what be fine? We'll be fine. That's why I'm true wizard. Oh. No. That's why I'm choose wizards, because they have big time, have long rare and speed damn better. Are you adding to friend on class? Yeah. Yes, at my Facebook link here. That's my Facebook here, guys. Okay, let's go. Bye bye. Okay, one more. Good luck. Oh, log base. I love log base. My favorite food. Log base.
your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we set and sail. And all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right
À,
there, close to the sun.
hiểu rồi. Nói chung là nói như vậy thì thực ra là có mấy chữ pháp quá gì đâu. À, reason the why rồi. Mình còn đọc ngược cơ mà. Đấy chưa, anh em ở đây phải dạy tiếng Anh cho mình. Tại vì ngày xưa mình học tiếng Anh mình không rất ít khi nói chuyện, nên là việc mà các bạn ở đây các bạn góp ý cho mình rất là vui, thực sự rất là cần những điều đấy. Tại vì nó cần cho công việc của mình nữa. Công việc của mình thì nó không nói nhiều tiếng Anh, chủ yếu là mình đọc instruction, nên là cái việc mà ngữ pháp nó không có.
So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
Ui dồi ôi. Trời ơi, các bạn xem stream của mình các bạn biết bắt bẻ cái gì mình nó muốn các bạn phải nói như vậy chứ các bạn đâu, tiếng Anh của mình đã rốt rồi các bạn lại ngồi chả nói gì đâu, làm sao được. Đấy là cách để phát triển nhiều hơn chứ không phải là cách mà để thi, mình không bao giờ như vậy. Mới xuống tóc này, đâu tóc vẫn vậy mà, nó còn tốt hơn. Đỡ nhỉ. Rồi, Triple Might. Ôi giời. Free Musketeer. Thôi chịu rồi. No way, back out, 3 Musketeer. Xong rồi. Ngon dài hơn, chỉnh cho sáng rồi ngon. Ê, lightning. No, I cannot use tornado. Lightning. Bộ này cycle không nhanh rồi. Oh my god, heroes. Này nó còn giã cho hai cái lightning vào đầu đi, thối đầu luôn á. What the hell deck. Okay. I think it will arrow. No, it will minions. Mirror. Đấy. Tao bỏ cái trụ bên này vậy. Arrows. Bắn Hoover vào chung. Đâu mùa ấy, toàn cái kiểu vẹo gì. Chipper đấy. Maybe. Funny. Horizon. I think yeah, playing Megabit, maybe. Arrow, oh lava, Lee, lava. Lava, drop, yeah, that's right. Hot again. Barbarian. Bây giờ họ không chơi Hot Lava với lại Fireball nữa ta. Toàn giáp với lại Arrow không nữa. So, Arrow here. Thời điểm này là mình không thể cút con kinh rơ rồi. Đừng. Qua cầu mất rồi. Okay, balloon. Active King Tower. Ui. Handcam. Okay, let me try.
Hindsight is fleeting, when your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red. Till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again.
how to repair it. Okay, let's play cam. Cam. Okay, let me turn on. Say GG, well played. A little bit left. Okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. Mình không có cái treo này luôn. Yeah. Oh, Van Rock please. On my hand, Goblin, Golden Barrels, Top and Skeleton. Okay. We have Barbarian, so good here. Only in one. Ooh, Lava! Golem. Oh, no way, Golem. Come on, I had Golem. I had Golem, come on. Tuần tiếp theo Lightning. No way, Lightning, please. No, no. No, Lightning. No way, GG. Come on. Bạn đéo chết luôn. Lát nữa IG rồi. Yes, that's right. Executioner, better, way better. I don't think next game, big ball. Yeah, we just wrong. So. Such a damage.
All this
No, please, no, it won't, please.
The more I
Yes.
swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now.
Nó fail, nó fail. What the fuck, Monkey?
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies.
Hey!
Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna
Oh,
run
it's last lightning.
and I'll tell
That's the one.
myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out.
How to win? Chắc phải hợp chơi cái deck cancer rồi. Sparky maybe. Giant Sparky. Giant Sparky or maybe Giant Bridge Up. I'm not sure what's in right now. It's Kitten and lost Kitten Army and Bass. So I think he had Bridge Jab, maybe Sparky. Yeah, that's why. Oh, Sparky. Oh, Sparky, Sparky. Hey, Sambok. They put wrong position to Sparky. Oh, really? Hey, Sambok. Really? Stop it while lounge. Okay, one more and see ya. See ya, wet coming. Wow, crazy, bro. Oh, getting them coming again. Great job coming. I think great job. Nó còn stream trận đầu chứ. Snowball. Yo, what's up? So easy. So good guy. Okay, one more. Last game. Last game. Stream share web portal. Okay, last game. So I will tell which stream CRL web right now. No way. Here. Mấy giờ chắc tầm 1 giờ. Nice. Nine golden barrels. Oh, very nice. Woo! Perfect. Say. CRL West.
And gems, put together your Moneyball squad and walk out with the most crowns. So 4 players with the most crowns at the end of the season will give you that 1,000 gems. I actually just dropped a player right before we went live and switched it out. Rich, did you do the same, or are you sticking with the 4 you had last week?
I just posted my new picks on my Twitter, so if you went and follow me at Rich Slayton, you can see what I'm picking for this week. And let's take care of business first, though. It's the match format. How do we play Clash Royale League? Well, during the group stage, a 5-team group, a round-robin 4 matches in the group stage, played 2v2 and 1v1 for the first 2 sets, best of 3, King of the Hill as the set if necessary. 2 groups of 5, the top 3 teams from each group move on to our playoff format, 16 playoff. The first place teams get a first round bye, but they all play through our 5-set format for playoffs. 2v2, 1v1, 1v1, if necessary, a third 1v1 set, and if we get there, that final King of the Hill to decide it all. Andrew, I love these BO5s.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about it, and a huge part of those tournaments is our standings. Look at this. I mean, here we go. Are you surprised?
Weak for shoot.
At the very back end. Tribe Gaming came out on fire. They're 1-0. So did CRB, maybe pulling off a big upset. I mean, not even maybe. That was an upset. Dignitas has yet to play. And then here we go. Both squads looking for their first win in Team Liquid and Chivas Esports, who will be squaring off in just a few moments.
Yes,
shocking that SK and Liquid have yet to pick up a victory. Maybe today is the day, but you know that Chivas really, really wants to add one to that win column. Speaking of Group B, look at this. Space Station Gaming out front along with Misfits Gaming. Both of them went 1-0 with some great, great performances. Pain Gaming yet to play. We'll see them tomorrow. And then the 2 squads that everyone thought would be in the front, SK Gaming and Team Queso, both at 0-1. Holy moly, Rich, what happened?
Well, it's a short season. Anything's possible, and you know, a lot of shade maybe is on the past towards American teams, but take a look at Space Station and Misfits, both highly American rosters and performing well so far. We'll see if they can keep that up.
Son of
Today,
Chat, or
opening
maybe.
things off will be with Chivas Esports and Team Liquid, both squads looking for their first win. Chivas needing to come back from that 0-4 sweep they fell to on last weekend. Space Station Gaming will go up against SK in our second match of the day. Tomorrow, same time, same place, 10 in the West, 1 in the East. It's Cream Real Betis against the debuting Dignitas. And then finally, Misfits, who looked on fire last weekend, up against the Brazilians of Pain Gaming. So all of our 10 teams will have played by the end of this weekend. We'll have a lot more of a picture. And of course, with this shortened group stage, Andrew, some of these teams could be 2-0, some could be 0-2. We could really have a lot of things kind of not quite set, but a very clear picture of what might happen by the time that we're through Sunday.
Well, the squads that already have a win today, becoming 2-0, well, I guess the squad, 2-0 is huge. It feels like 2-0 is basically locking in a playoff spot, or at least you're always going to be on the cusp, right? Like something crazy mathematically has to go on, and you have to lose out in a horrible fashion to probably not make playoffs if you start off 2-0. So I think SSG could be in a really, really great spot. The other 3 squads we saw only picked up 1 set win between all 3 of them combined. So I think that's a really, really important thing to pay attention to as we talk about set differential and also 2-0 as opposed to 0-2.
Yeah, I think that the team that has the most to prove today and needs wins the most is falling not just 0-2, but 0-2 in sets, but 0-4 in games.
Yeah.
Another big blowout today might mean an early end to their season. So as we jump into our first match of the day, they have a tough out here against the defending world champions, Team Liquid, who had some stumbles last week, but this is still Team Liquid. You can never count them out. Of course, they stumbled early in the spring, and they came back to win that spring split in 2019. So, I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough one for Chivas today.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And taking a look at that Chivas roster, some new names, some old names that you might recognize. We got Adrian Pietro, who's a big-time veteran of the game. Pompeo, who you guys all know from online as well as CRL. Speaking of online, Annabelle.
Which team is spotting? Maybe today Adaban, Chivas Esports
in his last match. And lastly, Richard.
And how about you?
Richard play? Will we see him today? I'm not sure. I feel like if I'm Chivas Esports, I'm going to stick with the 3 that I had before to see if we can pull out that win. You got to guess that is their A squad.
You know, the first week,
other side of it, I think we'll start off with most likely the 2v2 duo
Team Liquid and Chivas Esports, both teams
who are 5th and 6th in career 2v2 wins. A very difficult out
right now,
for their 2v2 opponents from Chivas Esports. And then, of course, Igor, the young superstar, the
so what do you think about
from CRL World Finals?
Which team will
win? Surgical
team
Goblin today. Didn't see him last weekend. Of course, everyone chomping at the bit to see one of the most storied players of all time make his CRL West 2020 debut.
So here are our 2v2 lineups. Chivas Esports coming out with Adrian Pietro and Pompeo, banning Giant Skeleton on the other side of Diego B and Canario, banning Tornado between the 4 of these gentlemen.
Yeah, maybe today we have Adaban vs
that was by Diego B and Canario.
Adaban
their second game
I think so.
against CRB in the 2v2.
But
other than that, it was nothing but L's all day for Chivas Esports and Team Liquid. Is this 2v2 set ever important here, Richard? Do you think either one of these squads can kind of make it through, and we'll just see what happens if they make it to King of the Hill, or do one of them have to win 2v2?
Oh man, I don't know. It's such a tough one. It feels like this 2v2 is going to be very difficult for Adrian and Pompeo. Talking about an experience gap here.
Ngày đầu tiên, cái tuần đầu tiên nó đánh lên là nó cũng hơi fail, nhưng thực ra Jupiter King anh ta bắt bài cực kỳ tốt luôn. Anh Jupiter Team Liquid ở Chivas Pro, còn vote for Chivas, and vote for Adaban today. Okay, Lava Miner.
If Chivas can pull off the win here in 2v2, all bets are off in today's opening game.
Yeah, balloon.
I think that's a very, very solid point you make in the in-shot.
Freeze.
As long as Adrian, we have not seen him pick up a 2v2 win.
Jupiter King ngày xưa nó làm tốt mà, toàn tốt thôi.
Now we're seeing already the changes in the meta.
Cái hồi mà còn cái 2019, thằng Jupiter King luôn là tốt luôn.
Popping up. So
nó không có top cao nhưng mà đâu đó lúc nào nó cũng nằm top 10, cuối mùa thì nó tụt. Nhưng mà nói chung là vẫn là không tốt luôn. Jupiter King.
You know, there was the Royal Recruits meta
Nên tại sao mà team Try Gaming thì họ chọn luôn.
You know what? I'm very curious to see why
you
they're putting
choose which
Fisherman in
with
this one. I'd love to get the view
one
from
vote
Diego
for
Canario on the back end.
Chivas.
And as you mentioned,
Chivas
Prince, there's no questions there. Beefed
today.
up, a buff to that HP makes what was already a powerful card even more powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe if you take a look at the deck construction of Diego being Canario, they have a lot of responses to stop charges. Maybe that's the idea with the Fisherman. It's just one more good defensive utility card that can also stop the charge of Prince's, you know, the log, the skeletons, the Ewiz. There's just a lot of things there to soak up charges, and we know we're going to see a ton of Princes here in the new map.
Yeah, that's a really, really good point. You see that Dark Prince can pull across into range of the Musketeer, not going to get blasted off. Still out of the way, and now a goal getting across the bridge.
And look at this Fisherman clearing the path, man. He is doing
Golem cho các bạn này khó quá
tower.
vì là
Was
toàn
it an
freeze,
incredibly
toàn gas
successful
và
push?
đầy
No,
defense.
not really, but you do see the idea now of the Fisherman
Lightning
behind that golem to clean it up, and then you get your
Dùng Lightning ở
DPS
trong tuần này hơi
across.
free.
So maybe then you can drop down the second golem and take the tower.
Eagle Anaban today.
Defensively to clean up some of that, but a decent amount of damage here with 30 seconds left. 1463 right-hand side for Team Liquid, 2105 on the right-hand side for Chivas Esports. So far, it's the double lava with Mina that's out on top. And, you know, Andrew, one more thing to point out here, the Rage spell being mixed in by Chivas Esports, much more popular in the East, making its way into the Western map.
Well, and what's also kind of surprising about this is that there's so much ground pound here squads, but that actually doesn't end up serving Diego and Canario. Yes, they have the ways to deal with the Prince and all that, but they don't actually have a great way to stop the lava from going straight up through the tower and cleaning up the pups.
Here we are into sudden death
Rất
over
nhiều
time.
gas mini Pekka và
Not
Golden
much of a
này
counter push, although there you
hai
go.
con
The
Golem
guards do
nát
finally pick up. That lumberjack doesn't get on tower.
lại freeze.
And really
Cứ
just
spam
clogged
bên
up
này
this
chỉ cần
whole
một
round
lava
battle.
làm tay
So
thôi.
far being won
Gần
by
như là
Adrian
Golem
and
không
Pompeo.
phải trụ luôn.
Imagine maybe a zap comes in. No,
Điều
no
đây
zap.
này không
Oh,
cần
there's the
poison
zap
cho
to
đốt chết
reset the
đồng này.
Inferno Dragon, keeping that
Bên
lava
kia
hound
có heal.
alive. Lava
Nhưng mà
hound
sẽ bị
does
chết bởi
connect to
lava
the
bọc
tower,
cắn.
so Adrian
Tiếp tục lại
and
lava.
Pompeo just chipping
Lại
away
poison
at
rồi.
this tower. Canario and Diego cannot
Rồng sẽ chết luôn đây.
push going.
Yeah, you see, we're
Fisherman
talking
nằm
about
xuống.
that fisherman. You see sort of the
Musketeer cũng
idea,
nằm xuống luôn.
although the fisherman's pulling those troops into a musketeer. Even maybe
Game
the
đầu tiên
prince
này cho team
could get
Chivas.
a little bit bigger hits on those ones. Obviously, the musketeer shoots really, really hard, but you know, we used to see the idea of the fisherman and mini P.E.K.K.A, or fisherman and P.E.K.K.A, fisherman and hunter. So very curious to see the way it's working out here.
Đối nào để cho Golem
Again,
vậy?
the lava hound just kind of cruises on through, gets a few hits. There's the Ewiz, but the poison comes down as well. So a ton of elixir spent on defense and just no damage coming through here. I love what Adrian and Pompeo did today. What a way to bounce back from a horrible debut in CRL 2020.
Bên Liquid có team có Diego, Canario, có Eagle và có Silver Goblin. Hi bro. Welcome back my channel. Araban bên này có Richard, có Pompeo, Andrea Petra và Araban 4 người đấy.
Played in a way that it also gets on those supporting troops fighting out at the bridge.
Yeah, that's a very good
Hack counter
there. And you look there, the rage spell being used by Adrian a handful of times, and honestly, a lot of times you'll see like Lava Hound going into Golem and it doesn't really work.
Mới có tuần 2 tuần đầu
All
mà
the
gì
troops
sớm.
on the ground
From Indonesia.
Canario and Diego B,
Welcome.
they
You
have
should go to
3
sleep, bro.
units that attack the air essentially, other than the Inferno Dragon. Yes, the Inferno Dragon is great for single target on the Lava Hound, but you talk about taking out pups and really truly supporting. It's kind of tough for them, and then putting together that ground
Nhanh
defense
quá.
that they wanted
Đáng lẽ là khi
behind
hợp
the
sinh hôm trước
Golem.
6-2-2 và đến 1-1.
Pompeo and Adrian had just
Chứ
enough,
mình
right? The
format
Goblet
kiểu này
Hunt,
thì
the
đánh nhanh quá.
Princes, the Guards, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. It was just enough
FK World
DPS
Final
on the
các
ground.
thứ rồi.
It was
Nhưng
just
mà đúng
kind of
là
a weird
cái mà
down
FK vào thì
Lava
chúng ta
Hound.
sẽ có nhiều cái điều hay
Not a
hơn.
lot of great lightning targets there either, Andrew. So you see one of those spell places taken up, and it's going to be hitting Dark Princes.
Nhưng mà dù sao phải nói là may mắn đến cho team Liquid quá nhiều.
So just you know, you don't often
sự
get
xuất sắc của họ
really,
cũng
call
hay.
a difficult
Bởi
matchup
trận
in
cuối chung kết.
2v2. Usually matchups
Chung
are
kết một
much
chiều.
more even than they are in head-to-head play. This one felt like that might have been part of the issue as well.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that could have maybe went a little bit better for Adrian and Pompeo is if they actually had a lightning as well. Then that lightning would have came down on the tower and the Inferno Dragon, and things would have been brutal. But you saw there in the replay, it was just, that's basically what the whole game was. Lava Hound works his way down the right side of the map, gets a couple hits in, Miter comes in to do a little bit of chip, and then no offense from Diego and Canario.
Yeah, it was absolutely rough. And again, really excited to see Rage get mixed into 2v2. You know, most people don't love Rage in head-to-head play. It makes its rears its ugly head with that Goblin Giant Sparky deck, but we've talked a lot about 2v2, where the Rage spell has a lot more utility as one of those 16 cards, and the precision you can get from it compared to a Lumberjack. We saw that pay off here for Chivas Esports. So now this is the set. We talked about this, Andrew, where if they can win 2v2, all bets are off. You know, you don't know what happens in head-to-head play between these two, especially with the wild card Anaban mixed in, but if Chivas can win this next game, who knows what happens next?
Yeah, and the other thing is that I just thinking a little bit more about that game was, you know, the Golem deck, you think it would succeed because there's no Giant Skeleton in play, right? You think that the Giant Skeleton could never just be dropped right at the river and clean up all those DPS troops, but you talk about it, those battles at the river with the Rage assisting, it was basically the same thing as the Giant Skeleton, except with a much larger counter push in return.
Yeah, so
Clam
kind
tên là
of a
gì nhỉ?
surprising one here. A lot of people, myself included, thought Team Liquid would have a much easier time of 2v2, but now playing from behind are Canario and Diego B. One game in hand for Chivas Esports, and of course, only takes 2 sets to win the overall match. Let's go ahead and jump in to game number 2 of 2v2. Chivas Esports on set point right now as we move through this set.
Dynasty.
So, Rich, if Canario and Diego get swept in this set and they end up going 1-4 in their first 2 matches, do you switch it up and bring out Surge?
Ủa, sao mày bày lịch 3 thì hay gì?
Because you know Surge and Canario worked really, really well together.
Yeah, that's really a tough one, you know, and that's a question where you have to go back and look at the game tape and
Bày
see
lịch 3 thì
what is it about it. Is it that it's Diego making some errors or Canario making some errors? Is it just deck choices going on? You know, they've been playing Igor in 1v1 already, so that the Surge being for 1v1 hasn't been a concern either. I don't really know. It's a really curious question. It's one of those things that's going to be where Eric Benamu makes his money, is trying to figure out the solution to that problem.
Yeah, and at like 225, 230, there was a really nice snowball that came out from Adrian and Pompeo to activate King Tower with the Goblin Barrel. So definitely hats off to them for a really nice interaction. And, you know, we both went for beatdown, one in the sky, one on the ground in game number 1. Now it looks like they both decided to go bait.
And you can see Skelly barrels and Goblin barrels all over. We'll keep an eye on how precise this mirror matchup is, whether it's all the way down to 16 cards, or there's a bit of a shift here. And so far, as you said, pretty good for Adrian and Pompeo.
Yeah, I mean, right there you saw Diego and Canario just a little bit out of sync, giving so much log value. I believe it hit the barrel, it hit a skeleton barrel, and it hit a dark goblin, all for 1 log. So you got to change up your rhythm just a little bit so those things land at different times. So 1 log can't do that much cleanup.
And you see the big difference there, where Team Liquid was just forced to use 2 different spells and go, you know, obviously it wasn't a negative trade. Get caught out like that, and that's the exact point. They had to use both of their small spells, no clear response to that second bit of bait push, tower down with 1 minute left to regulation.
And here they go, selling out at the river, but a great Inferno Tower comes in. No, they're not back around to log. Log should be in cycle now, so they have to deal with the second barrel here, but that Inferno Tower coming out to clean up the P.E.K.K.A. kind of feels like the nail in the coffin for Diego and Canario.
Like online
wow. Just an absolute wow. Mega Knight down, 40 seconds left. A lot of the bridge. Inferno Tower now not in cycle this time. P.E.K.K.A. does come out and responds.
P.E.K.K.A. in response. Princess in the back here going to help clean up. She actually gets locked on the P.E.K.K.A. first, but Dark Goblin turns. And this has been a complete 180 for Chivas Esports.
Chỉ mỗi poison và lock thôi.
Here we go.
Defense on there luôn. Lock
down as well, trying to find a way to get that last bit of damage. And oh boy, yeah, again, just a ton of value, and that's been the story of this game, Andrew.
Ném 2 con Goblin Barrel cùng một thời điểm
by Team Liquid, and then value forced out the opposite direction by Chivas Esports. They take an easy 2-0 sweep in the first set.
And their decks were shockingly similar. You
know,
they got very end there. So I don't believe they were. But that was just a straight up outplay by Adrian and Pompeo. Even when they got aggressive early on with dropping princesses at the river to get shots on tower, but a huge 2-0 set sweep. And I know that I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, man, but I go back to that question I asked you before. When do you bring out Surgical and Canario?
That's a really tough question.
Is they
That's a
playing
really
a line
tough
noob
question.
like a
And
noob?
at this point, there's only 2 more 2v2 sets left in the
Right?
group stage.
We're
so
halfway through.
it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And, you know, I just had this thought. I
Very settled,
realized
no bad.
Adrian
Yeah,
and
okay,
Pompeo
right now, I
are
think
in the Chivas
Alaban
team house together. They are
1v1
playing
vs
side by
Eagle,
side.
maybe
Canario and Diego B
And
aren't just
you-
playing away from each other, they're across an ocean
2-0
for
again.
each other, with Canario in Spain
I don't
and the
think
Canary
so.
Islands most likely, and Diego B in Florida, I believe. So it's a little different in terms of how they can communicate, maybe.
Yeah, that's a huge point you make there, and the decks were exactly the same. So again, mirror matchup in 2v2 does not happen that often, but there's just so many great moments here by Adrian and Pompeo. They knew when to be aggressive, and I love the fact that you brought up the team house thing, because that is the thing with these interactions. You look at the timing on all of these spells, and you look at the way that Diego and Canario have to cycle them, but this
Đâu,
type
liệt clip có
of
4 người rồi mà.
communication, this
4
type
người là
of
nhiều đấy.
synergy, look at that. It's beautiful. Skelly Barrow comes in,
Bạn còn nhớ team
Gobble Barrel
Nova
behind,
3
one
người đánh
taking
liên tục
for the other, spells are out of cycle. And then
Người
again,
nào
on
đánh
the
nhỉ?
other side of it, you and I both had moments where we mentioned Team Liquid giving too much value for the logs. That didn't happen for Chivas, and that was the deciding factor.
Well, I mean, that whole 30-40
No,
second
press
sequence
was
was a
sent to
pure
already
lesson
in hand.
in
Yeah.
how and the positives and negatives in bait.
I think
Because just before that play we
Alaban
saw on the
vs
right-hand side with the tower down, Chivas taking that tower
Eagle
from
right
Liquid,
now.
was that big log for the Goblin Barrel, Skelly
Yes.
Barrel, and Dark Goblin on the left-hand side. So you see one spell take out 3 troops on one side, and then you see on the other side how the Goblin Barrel forces out the log, the Skelly Barrel forces out the snowball, and then they go bam, bam again, and there's nothing for it.
Top người
And
càng
you just see
cái
the full
cái
spectrum of bait being played in about a span of 30
Mota mang
40
là
seconds.
poison đấy.
Yeah,
Không
and
đừng có
you
chơi
know,
Mota
those
biết.
trades are 2-4-6, 2-4-9, 2-4-8. Like, those are massive elixir swings. And in 2v2, it is so much more brutal. We talk about it all the time, but the elixir flows more slowly in 2v2. So those trades, those positive elixir trades, mean everything, especially when you got a quick
Đánh
cycle
chưa biết
bait
là
deck
đang quen cái
like
gì.
that. So now, we move to 1v1, man, and I can't imagine that
Đánh
Chivas
một
brings
tiếng
out
sau.
anyone other than Anaban. Do we see Surge today, or do they just keep riding Igor?
I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen him yet. You bring up the idea of 2v2. Of course, he and Canario had that great 5-set run in the spring
Okay,
season.
1v1.
And looking here at the
Alaban,
roster, no
Igor.
fantasy surgical goblin. It's the young man again, Igor, coming out against
Igor.
Chivas.
Igor.
And
Igor.
technically, for at least the regular season,
So-
it's a rookie battle.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. Obviously, Igor had a little
Good
bit
luck
of
with the
experience
both
on a
player.
very
Good luck with
large stage. I love Eric Benito, and you know what? I ask these questions because of where I'm sitting. But we have
Fast
not
cycle,
seen
watch
Surgical
out
Goblin
against
yet.
Alaban.
And
No,
if Igor
I
loses
thi-
this set,
I think
it
he
would be
play-
2 match losses without Surge
Balloon.
here in CRL. And again, I know
Oh,
I've asked the
Igor.
question, but I'm going to keep
Minor
asking
poison,
it.
minor
Something
bomb
different
tower.
from Liquid.
Igor,
Go
top of
big
your
game,
screen,
maybe.
Anaban, bottom of your screen. Both players
No,
looking
no,
at this
I
for
like
first set,
Alaban
first
more.
game win.
One vote for
Here
Alaban
in
today.
CRL 2020, of course,
Eagle.
Anaban had a great performance in the No Tilt League Special Edition, going 29-14, and Igor
Balloon.
5-1 in
When
CRL
Balloon- no,
World
mà
Finals,
bây giờ
making his
chưa-
debut on the biggest stage. Both guys can win.
Royale?
Question is, who will do it today?
Yeah,
Ryan
Pedro
Hawks-
had
Ryan
a
Hawks
quick
maybe.
2 up, 2 down over Igor. That was when CRB
Ryan
sealed
Hawks.
things in our first match of the
Mini
season.
PK. No, it's no.
On
Zion,
the
Zion,
other side of it,
Zion
Anaban
mini
got swept by
PK.
Jupiter King.
And minor.
When Tribe came out,
Oh,
just
fireball.
ran that quick 4-game
Yeah, 5-1.
Mini Pekka on the right-hand side, Ram
One
Rider
on
for the
right
pickup.
hand side.
Nice.
Hunter.
Right into 100.
Ooh.
Oh, Mini Pekka actually not a good enough kite. Mini Pekka does end up coming and swinging on that banner, which has come
Snaps.
down last second. Not what
Sniper.
Anaban
No,
wanted to
I
do with
don't
his
think
banner
so.
there.
Yeah, Igor getting a nice bit of value. We'll get some damage on the right-hand tower and force out the bar barrel to mitigate that. So a little elixir lead for Igor and
Yeah.
outplay against Anaban here in the opening minute and a half.
Three
And
Musketeer.
I know
Three
Igor from watching
Musketeer.
him a
No,
lot
not with
online
spam. Three
and
Musketeer.
a lot
They can
on
have
the
with spam with
stage. He
Mega
recognizes
9.
those elixir
Royale Hawks,
deficits
Three
and he's
Musketeer.
gonna go in. Here he goes.
Sure.
Rail Hogs go
Oh,
right into
Three Musketeer, last
Mega
guy.
Knight. So now we're going to have a nice healthy counter push for Anaban. Of course, plenty of
Ram
elixir
Rider, Mega
for
9.
Igor to deal with it. We'll see if he goes for a kite or just to directly counter it itself.
Mini PK out.
There we go. So he
Cool.
turns the ice golem, gets the Mega Knight turned away.
Snowball
Mini Pekka
and-
in. Little swoop with the
Hunter,
snowball for
one
Anaban.
hit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
nice use of the snowball there. Maybe
Oh,
trying to
drop
prolong
guy.
life on that Mega Knight, but then Igor responds with his own Hunter. and gets a nice little push here.
Slaska
Pretty
Three
even.
Musketeer
That
and
Mega
Royale
Knight
right
ends up
now.
being the great equalizer here for Anaban, who was in trouble early on.
Snowball như
Yeah,
thế này làm
now
sao
we
mà
get
xử
back
lý
around to
được
it this
Mega
time, though.
Knight?
Mega Knight
Mega Knight như
comes
thế
in
này
late,
sẽ
so
bị
a little
fire.
damage on tower, and
Three
forced to
Musketeer
spend the
coming.
bar barrel.
Three Musketeer
So
coming.
Anaban having some elixir deficits
Three
at certain
Musketeer
moments. We'll see
coming.
if Igor can keep that pressure on. The use of the Ice Golem Hunter.
Hunter defend.
The
Ram Rider
Mega Knight
first.
has been pretty great
Snowball.
so
No
far.
way. It's Snowball, not Three Musketeer.
The Anaban selling out the right-hand lane. Igor does get the Hunter snowball down, but
Ôi, đợt lại xíu.
nice push here. Wow, that cycle is so fast.
Getting around very quickly is Igor that has to give up a few shots from the E-Wiz, which will take the lead in the right-hand lane, 1771 to 1523, as we go into sudden death overtime. And now it looks like we're changing to the left-hand lane.
Cái này
These
cũng vô vào
continuing
poison thế này thì phe như nào đấy?
Magic Archers into the left-hand side.
Còn mình Becca là
Yeah,
sớm
tough
quá.
spot for Igor to be in, right? He's
Này
hoping
sẽ
his
bị
Magic
rồi.
Archer
Mega
turns.
Knight.
He was just
Bên kia rồi.
far enough out of range to get that damage on the
Bên
right
kia họ
hand tower.
sử dụng fire hop để
Like I said, we're
defend
switching
rồi.
lanes here.
Mega Knight sử dụng
Knows he
defend
kind
rồi
of
hop.
has matchup
Như vậy họ sẽ
advantage
phải như vậy.
slightly, so he can play into these pushes.
Mình đi Becca defend hay
Nice.
quá. Hunter.
I love the late skeletons
Igor
there
without
from
a time.
Igor,
Why?
looking for the bar barrel from
Mình đã bắt
Anaban. A
đòn
very, very
một cái combo
small
cực kỳ đơn giản
interaction,
mà
but
Becca chưa
definite
đặt phía
outplay.
rất sâu.
Final 90 seconds approaching of this game.
Tiếp tục lập farm mà Becca
So
chưa.
far, it is
Bây
still
giờ là có
Anaban
câu giờ và đợi
in the lead, but that last
triple
Magic
sức
Archer
tham
takes
thì
it
nó sẽ
back
thả
from
rồi
Igor.
hop.
Team Liquid
Đợi
ahead
khi mà
with a minute 24
nó
to
có
play.
thể thủ được
That
và
dirty
đợi
Magic
Mega Knight sẽ
Archer
ra
piercing arrow
trước khi
gives Igor the
mà
slight
Igor người ta thả
lead.
rồi hop.
And with about 75 seconds left, this
Anaban là
is
bị bất lợi thế bởi vì cái fireball.
You know, Andrew, we
Hầu
have
hết là đem
not
đến từ
seen
fireball.
Igor go split with the
Nghĩ
pigs
tất
so
cả
far.
có
He's
hẳn
been
Ram
holding
Rider
the
đi.
lane.
Không nên thả
I've
Ram
been
Rider
thinking
bởi vì
about
đây là
that.
một
I
cái thẻ
wonder
mà
if we
rất
see
dễ
it now
counter
that we
trong
have
cái bên này.
No, he's not
Thả
gonna
Ram
do it.
Rider ở trong tên này là không hợp lý một chút nào.
I think
He
maybe
does
he's
have
worried
the
about
fireball
giving a
không?
counter
Không
push in
kịp
the
rồi.
right hand lane.
Và
That
bạn biết
might
đổi
be the
hướng.
case. Here we go. Bandit dash
Poison
in
bắt
on the
được
skeletons. Mini Pekka to pick it
Hunter
up.
và
Hunter
được
doing the
cả
work on the left-hand side
mà
defensively.
Becca chờ rồi.
Anaban
Đây là thời
does
điểm
have
để
solid
thật Ram
dual lane
Rider.
pressure, but with that poison, now our Igor has some dual lane pressure, but
Có
now
cả Mega
Anaban
Knight
has it
rồi.
as
Hop
well.
nổi phía bên
And
trái.
here we go. Mega Knight comes down and
Fireball
takes out the
coming.
lane
I
immediately.
love the play. Barbell down to catch the pigs. A
Không
lot to
kịp.
do with the right hand lane. Ram Rider does connect. Will the Mega Knight get that
Còn
splash
IC đâu?
damage? He
IC
does
đâu
get
em
one
đâu?
big shot.
Hunter. IC đâu em Hunter
That
đâu?
there you go.
Fireball. Snowball.
Big
Mini
ice
Becca.
Golem trying to hold on.
Snowball.
Snowball does push the Ram Rider off. She will
Ui,
not
có bạn
connect.
ấy
Bandit goes to the
kìa.
left-hand side. Barbell
Rồi hop đẩy
behind.
lên.
Igor has
Rồi
nothing to
hop
play
bây giờ
defense
cái
there.
Mega
And he
Knight.
does go in hard on
Mega
the
Knight
left.
hơi
Mega
sớm.
Knight is back in cycle.
Mà
Still
Becca chờ
high Magic
không
Archer he
kịp.
does, but the Mega Knight's offset to the right. A
Fireball
very, very
một
nice
phát
play there
một
by
phát sẽ cả chơi
Anaban.
nữa.
Bandit trying to dash on the right-hand side.
Fireball.
Hunter gets the pickup.
Snowball,
Needs to
someone
stop
need to be
this
Snowball.
Ram Rider to keep it alive.
Oh my god, Igor is gonna pull this out. Rich doesn't connect. Oh.
Smash matchup ever.
My word.
Hay
Igor
quá nhưng mà
finds the one big opportunity. Mega Knight goes to the right-hand side. He throws the pigs at the bridge
What the
and
fuck?
with one big moment takes
The
this
big
game from Anaban.
moment.
And you saw all
Đánh
that
quái.
poison damage.
Đánh mà mình không đoán được bài
adding
luôn
up
ạ.
over the 5 minutes of gameplay from Anaban. He only lost that game by less than one poison, about
See, what
160
an
HP.
oh
So
my God,
Igor
what
did
an
a
Anaban.
great thing in turning the match in his favor in the sense of playing where he wanted the battles to happen. Anaban was never able to commit as much as he wanted to that right-hand lane. And then when he did, that's when that moment happened that you're
Sam
talking about.
Fame.
Igor sells out pigs to the left-hand lane, and just enough damage comes in. That was, whew, I'm sweating.
Let's go ahead and jump
I
into the
can't breathe.
replay. And
I can't breathe.
this is the final moments. You see the Mega Knight trying to stop that last bit of damage. And this might have been, this felt like it could have been the big error on Igor's part. The Magic Archer coming down early and not getting geometry.
Ram Rider không
In
có thời
the
gian
end, the Snowball Mini Pekka combination enough to keep the Ram Rider off of
Mini
that
Pekka
right-hand
chém
side.
mình
And the
chém Ram
Ice
Rider
Golem on the
quá.
left, stopping the Electro Wizard from getting damage on the left. So good
My
management on both lanes by
Ngày hôm nay mình thức đúng là
Yeah, I
không
mean,
bị
Ice
phí một
Golem
chút nào.
MVP, and I really
Không
appreciate
phí
the
một chút
fact that
nào
you
thì
brought
mà
up
giờ này vẫn
that,
mới
that
xem.
happened with those pigs in oh no, I lost my thought. I totally lost my thought about the Royal Hogs push that I was just gonna say.
Well, it doesn't matter because we're getting into a game number 2 here in a moment. The big question is now with so many losses in a row, does Anaban in his own head? You know, this is a guy who confidence has been a big part of his game. The sniping on ladder over and over again. No Tilt League Special Edition certainly boosted it, but it seems now that the question has to be asked, is Anaban getting to a point where he might be beginning to tilt?
I was gonna say I appreciate that you brought up that early Magic Archer because
Okay,
that
good
was
luck,
what
Ban.
seems like kind of
Game
maybe like a
number 2, set
5K,
number
6K play, right? You expect your opponent to drop the Mega Knight right down the middle of the lane. You go Magic Archer at the bridge, game over early on. But we're at CRL, so it was a half second early, right? If he plays that Magic Archer literally a half second later, 1 second later, and 1 tile to the right, he wins that game without you and I freaking out, screaming, and me forgetting what I was gonna say.
Let's go ahead, jump into game number 2. Igor with one in hand, looking to send this thing into King of the Hill. Let's jump into the action.
I love seeing the Firecracker.
Okay, Eagle, I
Not
see.
when I'm playing against
Frank
her, but I
Wicker.
just love watching her
Skeleton.
in these high-level matches.
Firecracker
Ban
is
anh ta chơi
certainly
cái
a polarizing
Ui,
card.
đây là
Depending on
một
who you talk
IC
about,
bow
we'll
à?
see if what version of the
IC bow là cái deck
Firecracker
này
and
hơi
Heal Spirit
hơi
Animan's
fail.
going with.
Royal
First 30
Zion,
seconds, a lot
Royal
slower
Zion, Frank
gameplay
Wicker,
this time than
and
we saw in the
Golden
last
Kick.
game.
And the
Earthquake,
top of your screen, if you are seeing a question mark, that is the Ice Wizard, and hopefully it'll
Ban
populate
you're
if it
seeing
gets
Royal
played again.
Zion,
And at the
Earthquake,
bottom of your screen,
Frank
that's the
Wicker.
Firecracker.
So,
you know,
an
by
Eagle,
Anime.
IC bow maybe. Yes, Royal Zion, Earthquake. Yeah,
So
and
caging up,
Golden
look at Anaban maybe looking like he's
Golden
running the Royal
Yeah.
Giant cycle deck.
Yeah, and that was actually one other thing I was
And
going to
how
say
to
early
win
on when we
so
started
much
seeing
shot?
the Fisherman because of the Prince. Will we see
No
the
way,
Fisherman
I
more
see
because
both.
of the buff in Prince and because of the influx
Good
of
game,
Royal
Eagle.
Giant use in competitive play?
Night Tornado
We're
and
running the Ice Bow.
using a lot and
it certainly looks like
and
it's so far.
and
Andrew.
Tornado
I
kill.
it looks like it.
Firecracker.
You know, that's Ice Wiz, so maybe it's Expo Rocket is the last
Rocket,
one
Earthquake
right now.
coming.
This would be a really interesting situation, of course. Royal Giant
Okay, nice.
EQ has a lot to do
Cycle.
against Expo, of course. A great defensive performance can turn it
Tornado
into a
and
Cycle Fest. We'll
Lock,
see if that is in
defend
fact
Fire
what
Wicker.
Igor's playing.
Yeah, and I love
Một
that you
quá
bring
thôi
that
rồi,
up. The
Ui.
Rocket Cycle Fest,
Mai
that's
áp lại
something you
hai
have to
set.
recognize early on and start doing as soon
Ngon
as you
nha.
hit that double elixir. You need to start figuring out ways to play the best defense that you can. There you go, Igor. I mean, he's doing my job for me. He's going to start playing great defense here, trying to rocket cycle out. But will he be able to do it? That is the real question.
Again, Royal Giant, it just seems that's a tall order.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone else, I'd say no, right?
Very nice.
But, these are the factors, right? The power of the NATO to pull that Royal Giant back,
Royal,
the
do you
Ice Wizard to
believe?
slow things down.
How to win?
And if he can
Oh,
mitigate
tell me.
enough damage early
Yes,
on
that's
and just
right.
get a
Fast
couple
cycle Royal
rockets,
Giant
I think the
Earthquake.
big question will be, does
So,
Anaban
I think
give any extra rocket
one
value
win.
at any point, right? Does he play that Firecracker
value
too
West.
low? But I don't know. This is going to be a very curious one.
The tough thing with this deck
Xem mất trận
that
này
Igor's
lên
playing
giường.
against is it
Còn game
cycles
sau nữa.
so quickly.
Eagle làm sao mà ăn
He
được.
has to continue to keep up with
Eagle
the
sao mà ăn
cycle
được trận
by
này?
spending the
Earthquake.
elixir, right? You see right now
Big
he's about
bow
a
luôn,
3 elixir
Royal
advantage.
Giant Earthquake
That's
luôn
not
là
enough to ever rocket
cán
out.
bộ cơn ác mộng
Don't,
của
like, that's never going to be enough to rocket out. So
cơn ác
there you
mộng
go.
của
Look at that. A missed
Big bow.
Royal Giant Max.
Tí nữa rocket làm sao được?
Very small mistakes
Nó
that
rocket
Igor
chay làm sao mà
does
chơi
not
được?
have the necessity to make in this matchup. He's already more than
Cái Royal
enough
Giant
behind
Earthquake
him.
rồi rocket chay rồi.
Here we
Rocket
go.
chay là out
Sudden
cycle
death,
là out
overtime,
this.
and that rocket doesn't get the Firecracker on top of it. So no value on the troops.
No value.
Force the log
Heal.
There's
Nhảy
the
đi heal.
late Tesla.
Heal nhảy
We
fail. What
played
the hell?
late so that the bats would get cleaned up by
One
the
hit.
Ice Wizard. I mean, Igor is doing
Cool.
everything right. When you talk about interactions and playing
Con heal
defense, but
spirit nhảy.
this
Ui.
is a tough
Rocket
matchup.
time.
Rocket comes in. Now he's in the lead. Oh, nope, sorry, 28 HP.
Okay.
Final 90 seconds.
Double
RG
Royal
set
Giant
right
coming.
in the back.
Double Royal
Expo
Giant
to the
coming.
opposite side. Doesn't want to give any more.
Double
key
Royal
value
Giant
to that
coming, I
left-hand
think.
lane. Anaban goes ahead and EQs it off anyway.
Yeah, just doing whatever he can to help.
Double
clean up
Royal
the
Giant
defense,
coming.
Give his Royal Giant
Yes,
just
that's
a little
right.
bit longer of a life
Heal.
here. And now you see the Royal Giant going opposite lane.
Earthquake. How to win?
So we might see a pretty big, significant move on the right-hand side here. Anaban
Yeah.
switching lanes, but I don't know against Rocket Cycle in the final minute triple elixir coming. Is this the right
Con này con nhảy rồi
I
làm được
don't
nhảy
know.
đâu.
It doesn't feel like it. 987 now remaining. You know that Igor can defend this on the left-hand
Ui.
side. He's done it time and time again. And Anaban, the best thing that he had going for him was the cycle and the matchup. But he switches lanes, and now he finds himself in a lot of trouble.
Rocket Town,
They
no
were
way!
nice bats to pick up the Tesla.
One
Royale,
round.
back to another Royal Giant at the bridge. And again, you see the second time
Oh my
Anaban
God.
going bats in the middle.
Tesla.
Does not pick up the Tesla
Keeps
on
on
that front of
heel.
the Tesla late this time. EQ trying to get some
Rocket
damage in. I don't
He
think
did
so,
it.
Andrew.
He did
It's
it.
going to be the rocket cycle for the win.
I
Rocket.
love that we called that in the first few seconds of the game. And what does Igor do the moment he hits double elixir time?
Oh
Defensive expo when he starts rocket
Igor,
cycling
I'm
out. What
Ông đã đúng vậy.
control, what patience, and what elixir
Không
management
hiểu sao
by
Igor
the young.
bờ rồi. Thôi đi ngủ sớm. À
What
không,
world
kính
do
hợp
we
giới hưu nữa.
live in where
Kính hợp giới
Royal
hưu.
Giant Earthquake
Chúng ta còn kính hợp giới hưu nữa
falls to
mà.
Expo? My brain is kind of melting, but that's the frustration of Iceberg, the
Oh
frustration
my
of that
God,
limited
Eagle.
control,
Yeah.
and the rocket
Igor,
cycle.
Igor,
And,
Igor.
you know,
I can't
the
believe it.
tornado changed the way it's able to pull
Icy
the RG
Bowl
back so powerfully,
win.
so far, and
Royal
leave
Giant
room
Earthquake.
to that Ice Wizard to play defense. Just really, really brutal situation here for Anaban.
I mean, in poker, there's bluffs, right? We all know about the bluff in poker, and it makes your opponent make mistakes.
Anyone
When
explain?
Igor put that expo down in the right-hand lane, that was kind of a bluff moment,
Lại phải
right?
tức là xem bóng
Yes,
đi.
you can earthquake it, but then he sent in bats, he sent in a Royal Giant, and he sent in a Firecracker, all in the right
Kính
hand
hợp giới
lane.
hưu.
That
Oh
was the
my
moment
God.
the game shifted in Igor's favor because Anaban started to
À, có một cái
split
điều đó là
his
Earthquake.
damage, and he was
Earthquake buổi trước
never
bị
able
rework.
to get that cycle back the way he wanted. He wasn't
Sniper-
able to get that
sniper
earthquake
fail.
damage and the one Royal Giant hit in that he needed time after time on the left hand
We
lane.
have bad deal.
I am
You know,
so impressed by what Igor just did.
this season they
It was
rework
certainly
Earthquake,
well played, and the
so
logs also kind
that's
of mitigated a lot of the help
that's the
from
reason
that,
why
from
the
that
reason
heel
why
spirit as well.
Yeah.
So
Royal Giant
man,
Earthquake
you know, I'm
lost.
sure that a lot of people in chat aren't super stoked about seeing Icebo Rocket Cycle getting
Yeah,
the win,
me
but
too.
unless of course you're
I
one
don't
of
know.
the,
Yeah,
the
why
17 people who play it,
Chivas team
or
thinking Alabama will best
17,000 people who
1v1.
play it, the 17 million people who play it.
Brutal. I think the
Absolutely
late
brutal.
matchup
Almost
they
kind of
will
like a new
recharge
spin on a
maybe
classic matchup.
compare
And we had
better.
a 2-0 sweep for Chivas to open things up. Now a 2-0 sweep for Liquid on the opposite
Yeah,
end.
Alabama
King of
is
the Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill. This is where
one.
things get really,
But-
really dangerous for Chivas Esports. I think probably we'll see Canario, Surgical, and Igor in that
Right
1v1
now,
set. We
CRL,
haven't seen
not
Surge
ladder.
play yet, so maybe now he'll finally make his
Almost
debut.
play
but
almost
I
play
like, forgot that
pro
Heal
player.
Spirit was even in the deck because it was so well managed.
How did this lost? No,
I like
you know
I didn't even
this
see it
isn't
half the time because those logs came in
Earthquake
perfectly timed every
so
time. But does that also
the
speak
reason
to
why
Anaban's sequence of his
he lost-
attacking? Was Igor like he did this? You know, Anaban would go bats at the river high to catch
Nếu
the
mình loạn
Tesla.
mình
He would
toàn
go
chém gió thì đâu.
Heal Spirit directly afterwards. That would get logged every time. So about halfway through the game, you saw Igor. All right, I'll just delay my
Ah,
Tesla
kinh
in
hợp
the
giới
middle.
hưu.
I'll clean up the
Chúng
bats
ta
with the Ice
còn
Spirit.
15 phút
Then
nữa.
I'll drop my
Cố
Tesla
gắng 15
high.
phút
You'll
mở
miss
mắt.
it with the Earthquake. I'll save my
phút
log
nữa.
for the end, and then I'll tornado. So obviously very easy to say, not easy to do,
Rất
but
hợp lý
Igor
đấy.
made that look
Nhưng thực ra là
really
thằng
easy.
Eagle với thằng Alabama thằng nào
Well,
cũng
part
ghê.
of this game was about the backfield play, right, Andrew, where the triple spell
Yeah,
of,
suppose
of
games
Igor
he
was able to
lost
deal with
last
the heal
second,
spirit and
60
the firecracker.
second.
Yeah.
Whereas there was really no good way for Anaban to get at the Ice Wizard.
Yeah,
Remember, this
good- oh,
deck
yeah,
doesn't
ladder.
play a really true
Maybe.
penetrating big spell. It plays the Royal Delivery defensively. So you don't have a great way to get on that Ice Wizard, and so even a very low HP Ice Wiz able to get a ton of value against that Royal Giant, keep it slowed down, and help that whole cycle get back around one more time. And you saw that Igor just played it perfectly.
Yeah, and that's a really important point you make because we
Oh,
always talk
you
about
know, in
protecting
the
the
past,
princess, protecting
Midfinger
Dark Goblin, protect the
account,
Musketeer, but
Eagle, you push
also just protecting the Ice
he
Wizard.
push
You know,
for
so much defensive utility, not a lot of
Midfinger
damage,
account
but
if
that was
is
the
Eagle.
bane of Anaban's
You know?
existence. He could not get to that Ice Wiz.
Okay,
Here we go, Rich,
Andra
King of
Pipra,
the Hill.
Popeye,
Talk to me
Adaman,
about it.
Super Goblin,
Well,
Eagle,
here
and
we go. You
Canario.
asked for it, you shall receive. Search
Yes,
Goblin
Eagle
leading
will own
things
him.
off for
Yeah,
Team Liquid,
no.
followed
He
by
pushed
Igor
for
and Canario in the number 3
Midfinger
spot.
account, so
Opposite
this
side,
account have
we
banned
will
for
not be
long
seeing the
time.
debut of the young man Richard, who had some great King of the Hill performances in the
Okay.
No Tilt League Special Edition. Instead,
Today
it's
we
The
have
Rock, Adrian Piedra,
and
Pompeo,
Andra Pipra,
and Anaban
Pompeo,
closing
Anaban,
things out for
and,
his side.
Play up
King of the Hill, Andrew,
Team
how's it work?
Liquid.
King of the Hill. Each squad gets
Super
3 players.
Goblin,
Each player has
Eagle,
just
and Canario.
1 life, and the first team
Gang,
to
gang.
eliminate all 3 players of the other squad wins the
Yeah,
match.
no,
And we
that's
saw
the
some
same.
incredible King of the Hill play
It's
from our
Eagle,
good
not
friend
same, bro.
Razor,
Eagle,
or excuse me,
Eagle.
from Wings
Eagle
last week.
push
And,
for
you know,
midfielder.
that's basically what
He
you expect him to
He
do.
play
Here in King of the
midfielder
Hill,
account.
we're seeing Surgical
But
Goblin
the
make his
account
CRL
banned
debut.
one.
What do you
Okay, why
expect
not?
out of this guy?
Andra Pipra, Super
Well,
Goblin.
he's one of the greats.
Let's go.
We haven't seen him
The
yet
last
here
player.
in CRL 2020. And he and Adrian Piedra have a lot of experience against each other. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one. Two long-time all-stars of the
Nhưng mà
game
có
going
đọc
head-to-head
hơn
here in the third final set.
And
Baby
kind
Dragon
of a
có
surprising number here,
liên
if you look at
kết
King of the Hill, Adrian
cộng
Piedra at 45%
sâu.
in his career.
Lava.
Surgical Goblin only at 48%
Ôi,
in King of the Hill,
chơi
so a
gì
very even matchup here.
Mày là World
Well,
Breaker
you
chơi
have to
kiểu
keep
gì
in
đấy?
mind about that 48%, Andrew. Most of
Bon
that
thờ.
negativity comes from Season 1 in EU. Right?
Right,
Went 1-6 in King of the Hill in that first season where Team Liquid just didn't have it together. Since then,
No,
he's
it's
gone 14-10,
Season
so a positive
is-
win rate in 2019. Almost has made
Oh,
up
giáp
for
luôn,
the
có cả giáp
troubles they
luôn.
had in that CRL 2018 season.
Yeah, it is so crazy to think about where Liquid was at in 2018.
Mine là giáp là
where they
Five,
are
mine
now.
là Lava
And
Poison.
where Surge was at. A lot of people were calling him washed at the time, and no one's saying that anymore.
Well, I think that the Twitter trolls will throw washed out whenever they want to.
Yes, that is true.
We'll see if Surgical Goblin can shut him up today here
Mình nghĩ
against
Lava
Adrian
sẽ thế này.
Piedra, although this minor wall breaker cycle deck does have the Inferno Tower. Could create some challenges. We don't know if he has any other way, Adrian, to deal with that aerial
I got
assault in that 8th card at the moment. Surgical Goblin going Lava Minor and playing
Okay,
slightly with the lead
Infernal
on this
Dragon
minor.
and
Might change it
Alaska
as we get
Poison.
closer to double elixir.
You know, a lot of
Andrea
minor isn't really an
Alaska
archetype that
Poison
comes to your
same.
mind when you think of Surgical Goblin, but honestly, I've watched him for years on YouTube and in CRL. He is so good with Lava Minor decks. You
So
almost
I think
sleep
Surgical
on him
Goblin
because
will
he's-
push
he-
same
you know,
land.
you think about Minor
same.
Bait, you think about Log Bait with him, but when it comes to Lava Minor,
Yes,
Surge is definitely
nice.
one of the best.
And look at that, Inferno Dragon does get a little bit of burn on the right-hand side. Andrew, we are seeing one big shift in Lava Minor that this might be a clue as to where the season
Baby
is headed.
Dragon 2.
We're seeing guards rather than barbs.
Yes.
And I gotta think that's about the Prince.
100%. Yes, the Barbs
Infernal
are a
Tower
great
đã
counter
lỗi
for
thì
the
Baby
Prince as
Dragon
well.
không nhìn thấy.
You're not getting that
Rất
plus
nhiều
2
đam đấy,
trade, which is
Baby
really,
Dragon.
really important. The guards,
Nhưng mà tuy nhiên thì
100%
defense
mitigation
dùng
from
mini
the
tank
Prince,
của con
plus
này
2
hợp
elixir
lý.
trade.
Là
It's a
Golden
no-brainer.
Spear trợ thủ cực tốt.
And
Miner
in this
đẩy phía
situation
bên
against the
trái.
faster cycle deck, more
Wall breaker,
guards
Golden-
go opposite lane
Không,
here, and
fireball,
minor
có
wall
fireball.
breakers forcing the fireball out to the
Nó
other side.
poison,
Wow,
fireball.
yeah, that's a big moment there for Adrian, baiting out that fireball from Surge. Can he take
Andrea
advantage?
Pirang đang đẩy rất hay.
Final
Minor lại
16
chuyển hướng.
seconds of regulation. Minor bats on the
Defend như thế
right
nào
hand
đây?
side. Pressure
Một giáp.
being put on here.
Yeah.
Sự
by
lát cho
Adrian
tôi cái
Piedra
này
in
này
the
thì
moments.
defend Infernal Tower. Wall breaker.
Now Surge trying to
Golden
sell
Cake
on the
Golden Cake,
left-hand lane.
Golden
He
Cake,
knows
Golden
his
Cake.
tower won't fall on the right-hand
All in
side.
one
but
vậy.
A lot of
Tất
damage
tay
is going to come in.
Tất tay nó thế này
He
rồi.
needs to take the tower now.
Golden
Is the
Cake.
mindset that Surge
Infernal
Goblin is
Tower
going
nó
to.
chưa rồi.
Inferno Dragon on the tower.
Infernal Dragon không
It's a
đổi
nice
hướng.
burn. Gets it down to under 1,000 HP. Wall breakers in right hand side.
Oh,
Surgical
no
Goblin
way.
only 2 elixir. He
Nothing
can't
there,
stop
nothing
them.
there to
What?
respond. Wow. That was a beautiful recognition by Adrian. I thought Surge was just about to
Không đủ
force
với lì để có thể
things
chặn
out.
được con Wall
Wall
breaker.
breakers come
Vãi
down.
trưởng ạ.
Sneaky.
That's
Zip
an interesting one,
so
Andrew.
cool.
You saw it. I was going to mention it a moment
No
before.
way.
You saw the guards come in as part of that sellout on the
He doesn't
left
have
hand
Elysis.
side from
He
Surgical
don't have,
Goblin.
he don't, he,
And my
he
only
not enough
thought
Elysis
was, what else do you have?
push
What else do
the
you have
Goblin
elixir-wise, but also
kick again.
response-wise to deal with both the minor and
Cannot stop
and the wall breakers that are both going to threaten you in the
Cannot
right hand
stop
lane.
the wall
And
breaker.
we saw that when the wall breakers came
No
down
way.
too low on
So,
elixir, guards
congratulations,
not available to
Andrea
intercept
Pirang.
them. And now we have game number 1 going to Chivas. Surgical Goblin 0-1 on his 2020 CRL campaign.
No,
Yeah,
this
one
is
of
your
those moments
fantasy
we've all
team.
done it
Yeah,
before.
so
You
good.
see the light at the end of the tunnel, you want to
So
sell out at the
simple.
river, the guards come down, and you're like,
So
oh,
simple.
wait a minute. Now I have nothing to catch his wall breakers, and
Cái
those
Liverpool
guards don't really do anything.
Thực ra
other
cái deck kia
than
nó xoay nhanh quá,
die
vậy nó đẩy
and
nhanh quá.
cost me 3 elixirs, so
Eagle,
Adrian
Gang
does a
Road
great job.
player.
That's the other thing. When you
No.
go against these specific types of
Oh
archetypes,
my
right,
god,
like
fantasy
2.9,
team,
2.6,
my fantasy
usually
team.
what Lava Miner does look like, you know that your opponent only has 3 cards on the ground. Whether that third card is the barbs or the guards, if you see all 3 of them get played very quickly, you know that there's nothing else there. And that's exactly what Adrian did. 2 elixir to win the game at the end by a great cycle recognition.
So you see the zap comes in on the right-hand side, so nothing really effective. And this was the moment where Surgical Goblin made a choice, decided to eat those 2 and instead load up on the left-hand side. But check this out, the guards come in. And now think
How
about
to
this
counter
cycle,
Golem
right?
with
Now
Miguel
with the
Wilson.
Baby Dragon, no elixir.
You know,
trying to
we
get
have
through on the
so many
right-hand side,
different
but too
versions
little on the right to defend.
Golem.
And that's going to be
So,
GG. Well played. Chivas gets game number one of King
when I
of the Hill.
facing
And that
Golem
was
lining
about as
on by loss.
close as it could possibly get when you
Golem
talk about
lining
getting
Golem
to 4
loss.
elixir or not.
Maybe he
Surgical,
play
I
Golem
believe,
with
actually hit 4
with
elixir
Zap
right
with
before the wall breakers
poison.
connected. But the
So
thing
I
is,
think
there's
I will
still
try
that drop delay when you
fast
put a unit
cycle
down. It's
wizard
about a half
defend
second drop delay.
only
That's
wizard
how
and
you keep
tornado
things.
defend.
You keep
I
the
will try the
integrity in the
faster
game, right?
wizard,
Whether
wizard.
connection is at 200 ping or a 50 ping, that
By the
half
way,
second
I'm
drop delay on
always
units equalizes that.
Golem
And that is why
lining.
Surgical could not get that Goblin Cage down
Golem
in
lining
time.
with
I'm so impressed by Adrian in that. It was
Tornado
so
and Barbarian.
the
There
pressure
was
he kept up, the ability to switch lanes, and that recognition was beautiful.
do từng cuối
Yeah,
tự
very,
nhiên
very
lại
well
dash đúng
played
rồi
by
kiểu sao
Adrian. So game
ao bị
number
ao
one
mất
going to
liên
Chivas
không có
Esports.
đủ cho
And
dùng
now
có
it's going to be Igor coming up next, I believe, for Team Liquid. Canario
ban đầu
waiting
mình
in
nghĩ
the wing,
là
seeing
cái
if he'll
team
be necessary.
là
Of
Andrea
course,
anh ta sử
Igor
dụng
has been
poison
in the
không phải là
spot before.
Royale
His
Divilly.
debut in CRL was a King of the Hill sweep at World Finals against OGN Entis, taking out some of the best that
Thế mà trong cái
CRL
tuần vừa
Asia
rồi bạn ta
had
sử
to
dụng
offer
file
at the
machine
moment.
đúng rồi
Now he's got to
Okay.
go up against a
vừa
pretty
file ok
tough
Eagle
opponent, a
and
very
Andrea
experienced opponent in Adrian Piedra.
Yeah, you know, experience goes up against the sophomore, or I guess kind of the rookie here in the regular season. Let's find out what happens here in game number 2. But I did see a side of Adrian that I have not seen in a very, very long
Good
time.
luck,
And
good
I'm
luck, Eagle,
honestly
good luck,
so
Andrea.
happy to see it back.
lock back
Adrian improves
No,
his
I
career
think
King
my
of the
deck-
Hill record to
my
10
deck
and
no
11,
it's
so a
lovely
win here would put his King of the Hill at an even 50-50
Ooh
overall. We'll see if he can do it
Moza
against the young
Moza.
star Igor.
So minor bait,
minor Goblin gang I think
excuse me,
Eagle
mortar
playing
bait
Moza
has been coming back into the
Moza,
meta.
yeah,
Text you
that's
about it
right.
immediately, Rich,
Yeah.
because the Prince is back in the meta.
Andrea
Now he's
Pirra he playing
Adrian
little
Rock.
chain deck oh no sound Eagle clean switch
Little Chen deck, is that what we're seeing? Or a variation of Little Chen?
little chain deck
Now, Andrew, I
think he
you're the
play-
Mortar
he
Bait
using
player.
a
I don't play
Mega
it
Knight.
much. Have you
and
personally
Goblin
run into this matchup playing Mortar
Goblin
Bait?
text yep Moza finally we have we have problem with sound commentary no sound right now
Your defenses, right? Because the Royal Giant comes down, you get the Mortar down on defense, but then the Mega Knight probably is there. We'll find out. See if he can deal with that, because the Mega Knight is going to do a lot of work against all that splash damage he has on the ground, because Igor did decide to go Rascals instead of Prince.
Ooh.
So here we go.
Golden Cakes
Rascals
and
for
Slaska
Igor. Mortar play
Mega
defensively
Knight.
this time
So,
around.
so.
A minute 25 left in regulation. Spear Goblins putting lower pressure on the
I have
left-hand
problem with
side.
sound too. I think my
We're
phone
seeing
have
this,
no.
this
It's
idea
from
of the RG
the
bait
original
deck
stream.
with no big spell or no spell at all has
We
been
have
around
problem.
since CRL World Finals 2018,
Yeah.
and you've seen little shifts in it back and forth. Goblin Cage being one here.
And right now, Igor is playing this perfectly.
Snowball and
That Snowball came in very, very
and,
late. The corner helps assist, very little damage.
Fireball
on that
maybe?
right-hand tower. Now the Royal Giant comes in, gets about 3 shots.
Snowball and
Igor
fireball
now selling
maybe.
out left-hand
So
lane.
he cannot
Comes down to catch
he
that
cannot
Skarmy.
steal free set
747
and,
remains. Adrian definitely in
Jack
some
Goblin.
trouble. Although the Royal Giant does make this a better situation than just a
Free set.
typical log bait deck.
Nice.
43 seconds left on the right-hand side. 10:36, a lot of pressure. 680
Đây
on
Moza
the
của
bottom
Sapa.
left hand for Adrian Piedra. Igor
Còn Jack
setting
Goblin
up
đừng lên
defensively.
sau đấy. No.
There you go, high rascals. Those high rascals definitely kind of trouble.
Minor
without
fireball.
having a
Bắt
solid
được Minor
before
đi.
Adrian.
Bắt
And
bài
Miner
luôn.
goes in, and look at the placement of the
Yep.
Miner from Igor.
Look
What
at
a
that.
brilliant placement.
And it gets
Không
the
có spell
one
to.
swing.
Trời ơi,
That is
tôi
a
bắt đầu
pro
resist.
level 300 IQ play. One minor swing.
Moza
Actually
là
win by
cái Mega
64
Knight.
HP.
Đẩy lên Brian sẽ đẩy sau.
This is one of
Jack
the
Goblin.
premier Mortar Bait players
Thì
on the
GG rồi.
planet, has made
Bên kia
his
họ có hay
name
hơn bởi vì là có
as a
Moza.
Mortar Bait player.
How to
We'll
defend
see.
cái này.
I mean, you're seeing what happens at that highest level here in this matchup.
Oh, Snowball not there to catch the Goblin Barrel. He goes instead to
Xong
catch
rồi.
the Skarmy on the Miner. 344.
Rocket.
Rocket out. Igor does it.
GG. Well
Well
played.
played.
Domination by Igor. The extra shot by the Miner, unnecessary. Pretty fancy footwork either way. A lot of fun to watch. And
If
Igor evens things up in
unwrap-
King of the Hill.
He did such a
Eels.
great job of
My
his
deck.
Mortar for defense only, but also never
goodness,
overcommitting on offense, so he didn't find himself
On car,
looking,
with-
searching
on
for
Eagle,
elixir
on deck.
when Adrian tried to sell it at the river. And the biggest thing here, we talked about how we thought it was going to be the Prince, right? The Mortar Miner bait.
Yes,
Prince
a
is
little bit
so
slow.
popular,
Yes,
but
that's
instead,
right, bro.
those rascals do so much so much troubling damage for Adrian because he has no way to get to the girls. He just can't get
Let's
them.
get the
Look at his cards. There's
Lovely.
literally no way other than the princess if you're very lucky.
Đúng
So
cái
a
deck
good
deck kia
matchup
mà
for
có nguyên rớt của
Igor.
mình thì thôi
You
bay.
give him
nát đi
his
luôn.
deck and a good situation on top of that, and what you're going to see is perfection. Beautifully played by the technically a rookie, kind of, depends on how you define it. And we're going to replay here in a moment. I'm wondering if it's that minor. It was just so fancy, Andrew.
Yeah, the
Khá là khó
other
là
thing
cái
that
deck
I
kia
was
bởi vì
so
là
surprised by or impressed by
Pascal với lại Mota nó cứ chặn banh như này.
used to snowball on the Goblin Barrel a handful of times, maybe
Được.
2 times,
Còn đã công lên
maybe
nó lao lên
3
thì nó
the
chết
entire
bởi
match because he recognized I can never get damage on the Princess Tower with my miner if I don't. And
Không
there
có gì
you go,
combo
right
với lại
there.
Goblin
Snowball comes in
Barrel.
early. He doesn't actually catch the Skarmy that time. He saw him do
Anyway,
it
you go
over
read
and
for
over
it.
again. And when I have struggled in this matchup, Rich, it's because I never get that Skarmy off the board in time. That is the biggest
Let's
troublemaker
go
when you're doing
game
that with a
number
minor deck. You're
3,
always
set
using
number
your mortar
2,
for
set number
defense.
3.
So the snowball offensively that doesn't predict, doesn't cause any problems. Rocket finishes things off, and now Team Liquid ties things up at 1-1. And it's got to be fun watching Igor, not only watching Igor play Mortar, but notice that Igor played Mortar in his first game, not in his second, breaking a pattern.
Đúng. Mình
And
định
it's
nói
so
về con
important to
đấy.
be unpredictable here. That
Rocket.
little bit of unpredictability pays off for the young star out of Russia.
I mean, I don't think we ever would have guessed that we'd see Igor play Icebow before Mortar in CRL. So I really like the slight
Eagle,
swerve there.
Pompeo.
I can't imagine we'll see it again from him, but you never know. So Pompeo up next for Chivas Esports, going up against Igor. Both these guys, technically sophomores in their career. Pompeo played a lot more in the regular season, though, Rich.
Yeah, I mean, Pompeo played in the regular season, and Igor didn't make it over here until World Finals. Now, Andrew, I'll tell you, the one thing I do not want to see right now is Pompeo playing the Pompeo deck.
Yeah.
I do not want to see it in this case. It seems way too predictable. We saw what
Pompeo mà
happened
sử dụng
with
con Pompeo
Anaman
đấy thì
last
sự
match when he
khó.
went and
Vì
played
Igor chơi
Echolip
Mota với
Freeze.
chơi
If
Rascal.
Pompeo goes here, my guess that Igor runs something that can counter that deck but isn't a direct.
Pompeo free.
Yeah, so let's find out here
Yes.
in game number 3.
Let's
King of
go.
the Hill.
Game number
Igor
3.
for Liquid, Pompeo for Chivas.
Pompeo,
We are all even up.
minor
This is a
bats.
0-0 match right now.
Here we go. Minor Bats right-hand side, easily zapped off.
Oh my gosh, if this is a Mortar bait matchup versus a Mortar bait with different variations, I'm gonna need radio silence.
Who's excited? Who's pumped? Who's ready?
There's the Prince.
Oh,
It's
minor
looking good.
freeze.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Andrew. So,
I know, I'm freaking out here. I'm wondering if Igor has the Dark Goblin. Pompeo is not going to, most likely, because of the Spear Goblins.
Ở trận trước hình như cũng có kinh nghiệm sở hữu mà.
so Mortar high for Igor, left-hand
Inferno.
side, Inferno Dragon. Interesting. So this is looking a lot like that minor
Yeah.
Prince
Vô trận này nó
from last
Mota quá.
100%, man. I mean, for a second there, it was too good to be true. But I do agree with you. This definitely looks like that minor poison control deck that was really,
Hai trận
really
Mota
good for a while. I mean, it completely took over head-to-head play for a couple weeks.
Trận này mà
And
nó
just
cứ
by
lên
the way,
switch
I'm
Mota.
fully aware that's a tower, not a dragon. Before Jack goes, he called it a dragon!
Idiot! Oh my
Prince
god!
with the path on the right-hand side forces the snowball out. A ton of damage. Igor out to a massive lead, keeping the pressure on with the mortar high.
I mean, that almost feels like game over already. We know how hard it is to get damage on tower in a minor poison
Đâu,
control
có mà.
deck,
Đâu,
especially
thì
when playing
nó đánh
against a
chết
guy
xong
like
mới...
Igor,
Không.
who's not going to give you a ton of poison value. He plays Dark Goblins
Mùa này
far
là
outside,
2 vs 2
trying
xong
to
là một
most
đến một
likely
xuống kia
catch
rồi hưu.
your miners with his Prince.
Mấy trận trước hình như là có một trận
Prince catches
trận
Dark
hưu
Goblin
nhầm
this
nhớ.
time. Final minute, 10 seconds approaching. And a minor defensive
Wow.
predicting way early from
Good game,
Igor.
good game.
What deity is he today? The mortar deity? The Expo?
Oh my word.
It's just
Thor?
beautiful. Yeah.
Just call him Thor.
And that's literally the best. That's the best response, right? High Goblin.
So I
gang,
think last
low
guy,
miner,
5
still get the positive elixir.
Or maybe,
trade, you
Rascal.
still have your Prince.
And I like playing
Consider
the
what
more
that will
opposite
be.
lane, forcing something
Yeah.
going in that direction. Igor. And playing mortar variations of mortar bait twice in a row. is
Poison.
ostentatious is the only appropriate word I can think of in this moment to do that back-to-back twice.
Bas,
And
Zap.
you know,
Zap,
I'm
Zap.
glad that you brought up the aggressive mortars for Igor, because that's one thing that I've learned being a person that plays mortars so much. I found that when I take towers early on and I defend for the rest of the game, I find myself struggling to close things out. My opponent learns my cycle, or he figures out how to take
And how about Zaska?
From watching you more specifically, I learned that you gotta stay aggressive on offense with mortar bait. You
Okay,
take
again.
a tower early, or else your opponent can go
No,
with a
if I won.
massive downhill push.
Oh my god, it's
well played, Igor. Getting 2 in a row, 1 away from a King of the Hill sweep. And it would be a huge one here. And it would be a big blow for Chivas.
okay.
and a
The late
huge win
game, Eagle,
for Team Liquid.
Adaban.
Man, it's fun watching this guy play this deck.
I know, I could do this all day. I mean, there was a moment where CWA, I think he put up like an hour and a half or 2 hours of Igor just playing ladder with mortar, and it was my lifeblood, man. I watched that video like a couple times, and it was like 3 hours of content. So here you go, Igor, only 4 mortars played, but it was really that Prince plus bats early on connecting on that right-hand side where Pompeo knew he was in a ton of trouble. And
Eagle.
I think that honestly came off of a great recognition by Igor, where Pompeo was making slight negative elixir trades throughout, and then he just put the pressure on.
You see, the Inferno Tower only gets out 1 time.
Yeah.
We're looking at the building elixir for 5. That was a big catch on an early mortar. But after that, didn't become a factor whatsoever. Wasn't able to deal with the princes, and wasn't able to get a corner again. And in the end, it was just too good from Igor getting the win.
Yeah, I mean, his defense with this was perfect, and I believe this is maybe that defensive sequence. Yeah. Oh, no, this is where we goes Goblins in the back, Prince up high because of the Bar Barrel on the front end, so we needed to a little bit more HP, but
Eagle using mortar again.
doesn't have log or isn't using log, and he's having to deal with
how about
these types of
Adaban
pushes every
heals?
single time. The Prince in
Balloon,
front, the Miner in the back. I don't know.
Fizzy.
Igor just impresses me so much with these small interaction plays.
And I know exactly which one you were talking about, the predicting miner in the back to pick up the miner and the Goblin Gang high. I mean, that first miner came out so early, I think it had a DeLorean. It was so far in front. He was so far ahead of Pompeo in understanding what was going to happen next, and that just comes from being one of the best in the world with this archetype, knowing exactly what every single person will do against you in that moment every time. And it reminds me a lot of the Game from World Finals against Dandelion, where Dandelion ran a true counter to Mortar Bait, and Igor was so far ahead that he literally broke a man on stage. It was insanity.
Wow, look at this. I love the grayed out images, and poor Dandelion. He did really get broken on that World Finals stage. My heart goes out to him. Pompeo and Adrian, head in hands. Ant-Man is up next. This young man needs to take Igor down after getting swept 2-0 in that 1v1 set, and then go through Canario if Chivas wants to end today not 0-2. Team Liquid in a great spot right now. Igor, 4-0 on the day.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. Game number 4, King of the Hill. Can Igor go 5-0 again in Clash Royale? We'll find out now against Anaban, who goes Night Witch right-hand side.
Oh, I see ball maybe.
That is the most
likely
culprit, but we'll see what choice Anaban makes.
Yeah, and then Igor here.
And Night Witch, Zion maybe Zion, maybe Golem. It's Golem. And I see Bow original deck. I think.
Yeah, very curious here.
McFreen.
Animan looking like he could be running some form of graveyard, but we'll see.
So Golem double Prince has been coming around a little bit as well.
The original IC Bow.
I don't think it runs Night
with
Witch,
Minion and Mega Minions and I see
not much done either direction. Do have a lot of splash here.
And
from
100%. Adaban using
Igor on the other
Golem.
side.
Lightning.
He's totally okay.
Strongest Golem right now.
Single elixir, feeling out
Zion, the 5-1 miner.
Golem
Maybe.
back on the right.
I love that from Igor going with a switch up.
Not Igbo. It's the driver
Mega
Zion.
Minion should have been the clue that we were going a different direction.
Inferno Tower.
And the high Inferno Tower
What
to the
the
goal,
hell?
so get some good damage. RG opposite lane. Inferno Tower to burn off the pile of rocks. Nice look so far from Igor in the opening
Here you
2
go.
minutes.
And
It's
a really,
crazy,
really nice
like-
use of that Royal Giant to get that Night Witch out on the left-hand lane. You know,
And
that's
how
his
about
highest
last
DPS
guy?
unit. That's Animan's highest DPS unit. And
I don't think he
Igor
will
just goes,
sling
"Alright,
rocket
let me get that
again."
Royal Giant down, so you cannot
Cú
smoke
lừa,
your goal.
cú lừa. I don't think you
Ice
rocket
was
again.
down,
Nah,
and gets all
nice
made
tornado.
of. This is the annoying thing about this golem
The
deck.
green,
that
one hit.
Animan's running with
No
all
way.
that splashes. The ability to
How's the
clean up all
defensive?
that defense by pulling it in.
And look at that, a very, very
Mega Man is
nice
not dead.
high kite from the Royal
No
Giant.
die.
Across
What
the lane. Gonna
is
get a
so
couple
hit?
shots in
Oh
still.
my
And Igor now
What's the knife?
firmly in the driver's seat.
No way.
Ice
And
with left hand
front
lane
of
setting
bounds.
things up, but Baby Dragon Dark Prince, a lot
This
of
time
healthy
the
troops
full
coming in
golem.
the same direction. What does Animan do about
Lightning.
it? There you go, Lightning comes in,
Comes in.
But the
and that
lightning,
Dark Prince. Go ahead, Andrew.
I was just saying, but the lightning can't hit the
Nightwing
Princess Tower,
drop.
so that's why you
Nightwing
saw
drop.
the early high Inferno Tower.
Tornado.
Igor just knowing what
Look at
Animan's
fireball.
running, knowing the best way to
Look at
take advantage
fireball.
of it, and
Nightwing.
just
It's time for
I mean,
you.
he's just straight up outplaying.
Golem. It's time to push Golem.
895 left hand lane. Sets up
No
Ice Witch
way.
one more time as we go
Zip,
into
come on.
sudden death overtime.
Oh,
And Igor
Zion
with a
super
good shot
fast
here.
cycle.
Going 1, 2, 3 in the
And
game.
one hit, come
Yeah,
on.
maybe
One
Tornado
hit.
comes down here if Animan gets. Yep, there's the NATO.
No tornado. No need. Oh my god, Zips Golem.
Royal Giant still gonna get
Not
a
that
shot.
illicit
No, it
lightning.
was not. Night Witch body blocks.
Oh my god. No way.
The Ice was just able to slow down
You go Golem
enough.
Sweep, baby.
You know, it's interesting. It feels like we've come all the way back around, Andrew, with Ice Wiz NATO,
Yeah.
where the new version of NATO gives it a different version of power because it comes back so fast. The Ice Wiz crew has more room to slow you down and hold you there for a long time.
Ooh, and the high Inferno Tower has to come out to catch this Dark Prince for a -1 trade. Now not in cycles.
So I think Eagle he should be trying fence lock and fireball now. So
just
he
going
trying
for that spell cycle.
get
Yeah, I think you're
one
absolutely right, Andrew. Igor
one
might
hit
play
to
Royal
Royal Giant
Giants
again.
just for a pressure purpose.
Royal
I don't
Giant,
think he
come
expects to get a
me.
lot of Royal Giant damage
One
on the
hit.
tower, though.
One
NATO
hit.
should pull this back
Fireball.
again. Fireball trying to make some room.
One hit.
A little surprised though. I mean, Fireball
No,
not
one
getting anything on tower. I mean, just a log
One
chip is what he's
hit.
considering.
Yeah, he's trying to get that Ice was off the board so that the Royal Giant can break through. There we go. Royal
It's
Giant
lock
does
and
get a
last
shot.
lock and fireball,
That's
maybe.
not with
Last
the
lock,
log
fireball, and-
range.
Tornado.
And Lightning gets a lot off the board.
Lock
Dark
and
Prince is getting
Fireball.
locked back here, but that charging Dark Prince
Got free.
should connect. NATO's not
Oh,
going to be
oh,
enough.
Oh my god, stop it.
And now Igor does not have the
Oh,
log.
man.
Animan turning up the pressure. Baby Dragon high. Dark Prince back on the ground. How will Igor deal with this?
Fancy NATO to pull the Ice Wiz to the opposite lane. Lightning creates some room. Dark Prince not going to connect. Fireball in. Log
Tornado,
in. Igor
tornado.
should be able to cycle
Shot
this
tornado.
around.
Railing
Oh.
out the NATO. I forgot about the NATO. I love it. Oh, you play a game for years and a spell has not done something, and then the NATO log fireball comes down. 1, 2, 3 for Igor.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Igor's pretty good at Clash Royale. As long as we're, we're making evaluations, it seems like he might know what he's doing. And he did it, by the way, playing what he's known for twice. And that's what Animan tried to do last week and tried to come out and go Pekaloon freeze. Got completely countered. He said, well, whatever you can do, I can do better. Comes out and goes,
goodness.
let finish things off.
You go.